Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. I'm Dante Payne, your host, as we got another exciting edition of Dragon Sports Live. Check it out. We got Deshaun Watson in preseason, so that means football is back, baby. Yes, it is. It is back. So, without further ado, we're going to start our show right, and we're going to jump right into the music, what we call Dragon Sports Live. We here, baby. We here. So, let's jump right into it. We gonna go into our little playlist of music that was sent to me by you. People you know. People who want their music.
Be merciful to me,
so we got Young Bro.
Be merciful
enough on Dragon Sports Live.
For my soul trust in you. And in the shadow of your wings I will make my refuge. Until these calamities have passed by, I will cry out to God Most High, to God who performs all things for me. He shall send from heaven and save me. He reproaches the one who will swallow me up. God shall send forth his mercy and his truth. Look, he's a personal sustainer for all creation. I see him, I feel him, my heart is really blazing. When I wake up, he the first one that I think about. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is what I pray about. It's like fire, shut up inside my bones. My father speaking, I gotta do everything that I'm told. Man, I can't imagine living the life of Job. He was broken in pieces, but still came to the throne. You can have everything that the world can give, but if you don't never repent, then he will never forget. I ain't chasing after no dream, I'm chasing after my king. I don't need the world to accept me, I'm complete. If I lost everything, yeah, still lift your name high. You're the only name that I'ma claim, yeah. There is no time to complain now, no. Jesus is enough for me, yeah. Jesus is enough for me, yeah. When I think about the life of David, it humbles me, cause he knew that his identity was in the king. Yo, check it out, I'm successful cause God loves me. He even loved me when I was busted, when I was being destructive. I trust him cause he's my banner, Jehovah Jireh, my healer. I got down on my knees and I told him I gotta see you. Lord, I don't wanna be like the fig tree, I wanna produce fruit. Let me talk about liberty. I was set free from the prison walls. Satan out here working overtime, trying to kill us all. He trying to take it all. If I lost everything, yeah, still lift your name high, high. You're the only name that I'ma claim, yeah. There is no time to complain now, no. Jesus is enough for me, yeah. Jesus is enough for me, yeah. It's like fire, shut up inside my bones. My father speaking, I gotta do everything that I'm told. Man, I can't imagine living the life of Job. He was broken in pieces, but still came to the throne. You can have everything that the world can give, but if you don't never repent, then he will never forget. I ain't chasing after no dream, I'm chasing after my king. I don't need the world to accept me, I'm complete, I'm complete, I'm complete.
Thank you, Jesus, keeping me. So now, forget the past, this what it's finna be. Daily kill my flesh like a Kennedy. They threw me in the furnace like a centipede. But I ain't seen Jesus, it was him and me. Walked out with no burns on me, literally. Never bow to another man, never will it be. Hold a grudge with my bros, man, you kidding me. Me and my brothers locked arms like a centipede.
Came out the fire with my attire, it's smoke free. Didn't burn, bro, I used to burn by the OZ. They go to show you the change made from his name. From dope boy to minister, isn't it insane? Should have been blamed, but blameless. Enemy heated, but he defeated, so we can't contain us. Giving Christ all praise, yeah, he more than amazing. He's a star of the show, we the background singers.
Made new, I've been changed, boy. Purified and refined, that's what the flame's for. Somebody let them know it's Jesus that we came for. One accord, so however, whatever you wanna do, have your way, Lord. We're trusting you for great things. Lives changed, the prisoners who gon' break free. I was in the furnace, but he saved me. Gave me hope, now I'm out here trying to give him what he gave me.
Stepping right up out the furnace, feeling smoke free. Just moving here with all my brothers in the OG. And see your God is not able, is what they told me. As if they know he, but the promise is what we hold in. And the very flames that were meant to bring fear was dancing with us as we saw the Savior draw near. And thought they only threw a couple of us in, because they surprised right before their eyes came the Son of Man. God
God-given vision that came to fruition. Got the homies together and said it's time for us to go fishing. The devil wishing that we stop, but it's clear that we here like a rear view mirror. The end is closer than it may appear, and we can't veer to the left or the right. Focus on the mission, really, that's bringing glory to Christ. Shining his light till I'm gone. I swear I'm in my zone, cause even in the midst of the furnace, I feel like I'm at home, yeah. Home like I'm back in Cali, the sun glares me. I ain't worried about the heat, I keep the sun with me.
The ones who run with me know what it is. We trying to see the kingdom come, that's why we show them the biz.
And they know that we here as soon as we step in the room. If our God is a fire, tell me how we gon' be consumed.
We're from accused and innocent, we worship the Father, who parted the hard-hearted people in the side of the dark.
Since we out, we a bright light, we fight to ignite. Light up the dark from the heart, cause we shine Christ.
We on that Matthew 5:16, all glory to the Father when my light gets seen.
Shine like high beam, vision clear visine, feeling like a winner, yeah, the whole team got
See, we
right.
stomping on the field, plus we pray in the sea, cause the one we serve is the extra man on the team.
Dream team, united standing together, repping Jesus forever, evangelizing wherever. He sanitized the inside of us with his light, now we better. What up, Nebuchadnezzar, we back to tear up the devil. We up the furnace.
And G, ghetto soul, slick wool. Huh. This for my ladies who know they got that comeback. Some of y'all might not know what that is, but let your man Woe break it down for you. A little bit like this.
She ridiculous and she knows it. And mommy ain't afraid to show it. Her body measurements are right. Everything is tight. She make you wanna make her your wife. Guarantee she'll have you coming back. She'll make you wanna spend your last. Man, I swear that she's the shit. Everything about her make me wanna tell the world about her. Shawty knows she got that comeback. Every time I get it, I come back. She keep me coming. She keep it popping. The way she drop it, the way she work it, got a nigga going crazy. Shawty knows she got that comeback. Every time I get it, I come back. She keep me coming. She keep it popping. The way she drop it, the way she work it, got a nigga going crazy. Ooh, I'm about to lose my mind. Sitting in this chair, just watching her as she slow winds. Thinking to myself, like I'm so glad that shawty's mine. We ain't about to waste no time. Oh no, no, no. Every time I get with her, I be wanting some more. I can't stop, she's so fine. Man, that's when she got that comeback. Shawty knows she got that comeback. Every time I get it, I come back. She keep me coming. She keep it popping. The way she drop it, the way she work it, got a nigga going crazy. Shawty knows she got that comeback. Every time I get it, I come back. She keep me coming. She keep it popping. The way she drop it, the way she work it, got a nigga going crazy.
Shorty got that come back, the way she drop it, the way she spread it. And she got me about to spin my last. I'm looking at her ass and she's so exquisite. Every time I come to get it, she on business. Twirl it, she's so vicious. I was all on her, she was all on me. I'ma think I need to stop and get a minute. It's something about her and them jeans. Every time I see her, get a vision in between. She's so soft, make me want to sing. I never met a girl that can make me scream. Take it to the ball, have a ball on me. Let the top down on the cool, feel free. We pop tag anytime, jet lag. Baby girl, you deserve it and it's all on me. Don't worry about what others say, I take you where you need to be. Private plane, sip champagne, a dress that's straight from BC Beach. When I leave, I'm thinking of a shorty got me up on that. A quarterback to running back in lane turns, I'm coming back.
Every time I get it, I come back. She keep me coming. She keep it popping. The way she drop it, the way she work it, got a nigga going crazy. She got that comeback. Every time I get it, I come back. She keep me coming. She keep it popping. The way she drop it, the way she work it, got a nigga going crazy. She drop it. The way she work it got a nigga going crazy.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That last song you just heard on Dragon Sports Live was Dat Comback by Slick J. Adams. Check him out now. He's also a DJ, entertainment. He's also family. Like I said, music that you hear on Dragon Sports Live comes from yours truly, comes from people you know, comes from you. So if you want your music to be a part of Dragon Sports Live, send me your artist name if you're on Apple Music. Also, send me your, basically send me your information. You can either send me your music directly at dragonjumppro@gmail.com or on social media at dragonjumppro. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. You can send your music there. But if not, send me your artist name. I'll look you up, add you to the playlist, and I will play you throughout Dragon Sports Live, because that's my way of supporting you guys as well as getting more people to hear your music. And I also should put this on TikTok too. I will. I'll put this on TikTok. Y'all can send me y'all music and we gonna have some fun. But like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. I am Dante Payne, your host, as it's about to go down. It's going down in baseball season right now. We got about 40 games. Yeah, about 40-some games left until playoffs start. And that playoff push is getting hot and heavy. But at the same time, we will be without greats. Our young greats. So, Fernando Tatis, he's banned for 80 game for PED. So you get the 80-game ban, so you won't see him in the playoffs. But you will see Juan Soto, Josh Herron, and other Padres, but you won't see Fernando Tatis Jr., who just came back from injury, but now he'll be serving an 80-game ban due to the fact he inadvertently took basically a steroid that he was trying to help to get rid of a ringworm that had, was it Cloverstone in it? Clobberstone, something like that, which is a banned substance by the MLB. So he apologized and he's going to serve his 80-game ban. He's not going to try to appeal. Like I said, he was just trying to treat a ringworm. Sometimes it happens. Hey, it is what it is. So, and my bad, not Josh Herron, it's Josh Bell. My bad. But, hey, it is what it is. They're constantly, moving forward, making that playoff push, trying to get right now. They currently sit second. So, matter of fact, let's just give y'all what's the standings right now. That's how we're gonna do that. We're just gonna give y'all the current standings right now. But like I said, Padres looking good, Yankees looking good. Sox battling, Cubs struggling. You know, we got that. But right now, we got, like I said, Yankees looking great, especially Aaron Judge, even though they lost their last game in extra innings. And their next game is against Boston on Saturday. They are sitting 71-42 right now. So, they're on a 3-game losing streak, but they'll overcome that. Aaron Judge has been amazing. Stanton is back in the lineup, so you got offensive supports there. Also, Judge is also the fastest to 100 ABIs with 46 home runs on the season. He's having one hell of a season, and I definitely think he deserves MVP this season. So, big ups to them. Yankees, like I said, Yankees looking good, sitting great. About 10 games ahead of Toronto, who's in second place. And the Orioles are sitting in third place in the AL East, which last couple seasons, they've been at the bottom of the map. But this year, it's Boston sitting in the bottom of their conference this year. So, Orioles looking good coming up. They on a 1-game win streak, but their last 10 they 8-2. So, excuse me, that kind of creeped up on me. But in the AL Central, the Cleveland Guardians are also sitting hefty. But like I said, it's going to be a tight race between. I said this in the last show. It's going to be a tight race between Cleveland, Minnesota, and the White Sox. Because right now, Cleveland Guardians are on a 6-game win streak, and they're 60-52. Followed by the Twins, who are 58-53, and then the White Sox 57-56. Basically, this can be the battle for the final 2 wild card spots with the AL Central. AL West, well, we got the Houston Astros sitting 73-41, and they on a 2-game win streak. But the Mariners, another team who's been making a surprise, making a surprise come up. They sitting 62-52 this year. Texans at 49-63, and then the Angels is 49-64. But the Oakland A's sitting at 41-72. That's in our AL West. Now you go to the other side where you got both of your New York teams looking really good. Even the Mets is looking good. They're 73-40 right now. They are 8-2 in their last 10. But the Atlanta Braves is right behind them with 67 wins and 46 losses. They're currently on a 3-game win streak. And the Philadelphia Phillies are 82 in their last 10, and they're sitting at 63-49. Followed by Miami with 50-62. And then Washington, they're struggling this season, especially because they traded all their good players away. But, they're at 37-77. They ain't the only team that's struggling this season that's normally in the top. NL Central, you got St. Louis and the Brewers basically going to be battling out for first. So right now, St. Louis is 62-50. And the Milwaukee Brewers is a game and a half behind St. Louis at 60-51. Cubs, they came back because they was at the bottom. They were struggling. They still struggling, but they're not alone because you got the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. They all so struggling, but Cubs in third in NL Central, 46-65 currently. And then, like I said, then we go into NL West where we got the Dodgers. The Dodgers have been looking great too. They're 78-33. Currently with the best lead in MLB right now. They're on an 11-game win streak, and their last 10, they won all 10 of their last games. Padres looking good. Like I said, they're on a 3-game win streak. They 64-51, but they will be without Fernando Tatis Jr., so it's really on Josh Bell, Juan Soto, and them. San Francisco Giants are 55-57, and followed by Arizona 51-61, and then Colorado 51-64. So y'all see that the only teams that's really struggling is the Washington Nationals this year. Everybody else at least got 40 wins. The Oakland A's are struggling. And Detroit Tigers are struggling. By the way, who have fired their, was it their GM or a manager or somebody? Because it'd be the third losing season that they had. So they let him go. Follow that, going into the 4th losing season. And speaking of Tigers, Miguel Cabrera said he will be back next year. Because he was contemplating, would this be his final season or not? But he will be back next year. He's been balling out and basically got a second win. That's how I look at it. He got a second win. He's, he looking good. That's all I can say. He looking real good. So, hey, let's see what happens with that. We did have a couple injuries And trades that happened over the past couple of weeks, which is helping those teams. Like I said before, as I mentioned, Juan Soto and Josh Bell going to the Padres and helping the Padres out. But Nationals got C.J. Abrams and outfielder James Woods, as well as left hand Mackenzie Gore. So these is all people that, you know, they all added to the fold, which is also another reason why they looking good. So that's just a couple of that. Dodgers broadcaster Vin Scully, he's also done football as well as golf. He passed away at 94. The great legend was honored at the Field of Dreams game, and then he was also had a tribute video played at the last Dodgers game. So he lived a great life. Condolences go out to the family, but like I said, he lived a great life. Anytime you can see 90 something, you lived a long, great life. Like my great grandmother passed away at 98. Most people can't even say they met their great grandmother, and like I said, I was honored to do that. She lived a great life. I'm glad to take in some of her teachings and stuff like that. And a lot of people look up to Vin Scully, so big ups to the Dodgers with the tribute video. But condolences go out to the family. It's sad to see. We also had another passing, but I'll talk more about that when I talk about the NBA, the legendary Bill Russell, and I'll tell you what they're doing about that as far as NBA. Yankees had shipped Jordan Montgomery to the Cardinals for center field Harrison Bader. And the Mets activate James McCann from IL, as well as send Patrick Mazeika down to AAA Syracuse. And I don't know if I'm saying his last name right, but y'all get the gist of who he is. So that's what's happening with baseball right now. We do got some games coming up later on. So we do got some games coming up for y'all. Some good games. Check it out. So happening Saturday, we got actually a doubleheader. We got the Atlanta Braves versus the Martins. Like I said, that's a doubleheader game. The Guardians versus the Blue Jays, the Orioles versus the Tampa Bay Rays, and then the Battle of the Seas, Cubs versus Cincinnati Reds, Padres versus Nationals, Dodgers versus the Royals, and Athletics versus Astros, Philly versus Mets, and the Detroit Tigers versus the White Sox. So that's quite a few games that's coming up for you this upcoming Saturday. So be sure to check it out on Dragon Sports Live. I'm going to give y'all some more music coming up. We got a couple great artists coming up here on Dragon Sports Live. We got Dayton, We Breed, featuring S.O.S. coming up next, followed by LolNobi, Celebrate. So be sure to check them out. And I'm kind of glad he changed his name because it kept bringing up somebody else and it wasn't him. So sometimes as an artist, you got to look at other people who may have the same name and maybe just go by the same way and change it up a little bit. You know, like Eminem. Instead of M and M, he spelled it a different way. And it's easy to find him. So be sure to check it out. But without further ado, this is Dayton.
Don't you know how to been through it all? So I acknowledge my call.
When it's time for war, at my side is a sword, and I am a lion that roars, so I won't fall. There ain't no grave that can hold me through my savior. I'll raise.
No way. Hey, I'm running into this war with this armor on till the day immortal, Lord. Hey.
There'll come a day when they'll ensnare and arrest any believer that would dare to confess Jesus Christ is Lord, but I ain't scared of their threats. I'm here to address the whole world with truth, and I'm prepared for what's next. See, I'm ready for war like the Air Force preparing the jets for an airstrike with terrorist rest. And I'ma call S.O.S, but it's not because we're in distress. I'll call my bro and he'll be there in the flesh. So I don't suggest you try testing guys, condition and prep to die. You push a beast buttons long enough and he'll react like Blanca and electrify, or King from Tekken 5 when the pressure gets applied. I am trying to school you, homie, don't get beside yourself like Marty McFly in the future. All of the guys I recruit to this minute's movement, a hard body like they stared into the eyes of Medusa. With nothing like these whack new artists, mumble rapping, man, these cats spew garbage. They say the truth hurts, we take it a step further. These raps will put you on your back like Steve-O's tattoo artist. Come on, war bread, anointing oil on the forehead. Willing to die because the more dead, the more spread. But a nail in the coffin won't keep us in, cause when the trumpet blows, we'll rise to be with him.
I'd have been through it all, so I acknowledge my call.
When it's time for war, at my side is a sword, and I am a lion that roars, so I won't fall. There ain't no grave that can hold me through my savior always.
No way. Hey, I'm running into this war with the song on till the day I'm mortal, Lord. Hey. Fall up on your block and I don't care about a gunshot. Angels camp around me, devil trying to jump me. Get high with the Lord, come down with the demon munchies. Then float this lake of fire right under a demon's butt cheeks. You can hear the sword of my God, dragging on the concrete jungle for war. Demons with pitchforks and soldiers of God. Face off from Little David singing songs to the Lord. 1,000 may fall at your side and 10,000 at your right hand. Nah, but it shall never come near you. When the righteous hand of the Lord sustains and prepares you, of rebuking the name of Yeshua, demons will fear you. He rapping this prosperity bull Ishmael, when he's still chopping heads, sending full clips from hell. You can go and kiss the devil with the full lips from hell. Man, I say it's wartime, strap your arm grind. You can hear my war cry as I'm stripped like a Chippendale. And yo, Dayton, what's our occupation? How? Faith to move mountains and send the light through a roof. Angels are you who running up like a loud. Akbar, it ain't about me, I'm not a pop star. Point 'em to the most high, Yeshua the rock star. I reach to the sky while I'm shaking and crying. I ain't lying, I'm like the biggest groupie to the Messiah, the Lion of Judah. Anything else a liar's confusion. It's like comparing the wildebeest to a poodle, or up to a barracuda. His love to the cusses of the accuser. I choose to stand up for Satan along with the messenger. I'd have been through it all, so I acknowledge my call.
When it's time for war, at my side is a sword, and I am a lion that roars, so I won't fall. There ain't no grave that can hold me through my savior always.
No way. Hey, I'm running into this war with the song on till the day I'm mortal, Lord. Hey.
I kept my common sense. I found directions, I traveled back in my head again. I loved you right when you understood, I'm over it. My love's for real and your love's for rent. I paid attention, I'm happy I kept my common sense. I found directions, I traveled back in my head again. I left you right when you understood, I'm over it. I know tomorrow things will change, just forget the names. Raise a glass of better days, let's celebrate being single. I know tomorrow things will change, just forget the names. Raise a glass of better days, let's celebrate being single. Too much time to be watching. My suit so toxic, gotta GPS myself, I lost it, but I'm like 5 minutes away. Got my friends and I'll be okay. Stay up late, you was in my face, but now you're just a memory. Your friends don't know what you meant to me. My love's for real and your love I paid attention, I'm happy I kept my common sense.
I found directions, I traveled back in my head again. I left you right where you understood, I'm over it. I know tomorrow things will change, just forget the names. Raise a glass of better days, let's celebrate being single.
Welcome back to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. That's why I love his name. As Sisters of Element was the last song that you just heard on Dragon Sports Live. And the song be that. Celebrate by LolNobi. So, if you missed some of the show, oh, no need. Chill. You can catch it again on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or wherever you get your podcast. You can even catch it on Apple Podcasts. What you do? On any of those podcasting sites, you type in Dragon Sports Live, and you shall see who it be. So, welcome back. If you just tuning in, I am Dante Payne, and all I gotta say is, football is back, baby. Yes, it is. Preseason started with the Hall of Fame game, which we got to see number one draft pick for the Jaguars get a few sacks in, make an impact in his first career sack in the NFL in preseason. Now, preseason, guys, it's a time to see how the team looking. It's a time to test out people who are trying to try out for the team and possibly make a team who's basically been there for training camp, who may end up on the practice squad or who may end up on a 53-man roster. Preseason is also the time to look at those draft picks that you just got. That's just that's also another way of looking at that combine. But with preseason here, that means football is back. Let me say that again. Football. Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold, both quarterbacks, led the league with interceptions, one and two, respectively. But Mayfield will get the nod for the Panthers opener. So what I feel is going to happen with those two, right? Mayfield trying to rejuvenate him. Maybe he shouldn't play injured last year when he was still with the Browns. But he trying to rejuvenate. He's trying to show you he's still that guy. And with that being said, he is going to get the preseason opener, which is also happening on Saturday. So he'll get the preseason start. But what I got a feeling is going to happen is they're going to switch between quarterbacks. Like, you're going to have one quarterback start one day, another quarterback start one day, especially if the competition is that close. If it's that close and they keep lifting each other up, yeah, you're going to be alternating starters each game. It really depends on the team. Like, you're going to be looking at the head-to-head against that team, how that quarterback fare against that defense, who does better in this situation. That's what I see things is going to look at. Like, compared to Darnold, Baker Mayfield's a little bit more versatile, mobile with agility than Darnold, but they both got good arms. They both can throw. And like I said, they both put in that work. So we shall see what happens with that in. Like I said, Baker Mayfield gets that preseason. And then other preseason news, speaking of Baker Mayfield, former Browns player, the Browns gave Deshaun Watson the start, so he will be serving a 6-game suspension, even though that the NFL is trying to appeal that suspension, feel like they saying he should have a year. He already didn't play a year. So that was what? It was 17 games last season that he didn't play. He was there, he was practicing, and then eventually he was excused from practice. So cut the man some slack. First thing he did in the press conference is he apologized to the women that he impacted. That he is not his character, not part of him, who he was, but the judge already threw out that case, dismissed the charges because they didn't have enough evidence. But the NFL wants him to be banned for a year. Why? You had opportunity to put him on the commissioner exempt list, but you didn't. And then when the charges drop, y'all feel like he's going to serve a 6-game suspension. That's most of the season. Like, he won't be available for 6 whole games. Why y'all trying to make it long? He already didn't play a year. And he was looking a little bit rusty, not playing in that whole year. But, you know, what's to say? He's just going to go out there and do what he got to do. You know, make the time great. He's going to bond with his teammates, get used to him because, you know, they'll be without him for 6 games. Let him serve suspension. Let it be. Just let it be, NFL. Let it be. So, you know, it is what it is. But preseason, you know, is also a lot of fun. So, Pat's son of the Denver Broncos, he didn't know. Well, he knew, but then he forgot that he was mic'd up. And he was like, wait, I'm mic'd up. Oh, wait, I'm mic'd up. And he legit forgot he was mic'd up. And he was like, oh, wait, I am mic'd up. It be that way sometimes. When you in the zone, sometimes you just drift. You lose track of what's going on. You know what's going on. Like I said, it's preseason. We out here having fun. We out here doing what we need to do. But if y'all check out Kyle Murray, he done a headsets calling plays for preseason for the Cards. So, you know, it's sometimes, and what threw me off though, that usually happens in preseason. So the Giants play against my lovely Patriots, right? That was the preseason week 2 opener, because, you know, Hall of Fame was week 1. So week 2 opener, well, I should say, yeah, the Hall of Fame game, it starts preseason, but that's for those 2 teams. The rest of the teams started yesterday, which was Friday. And then they got more games Saturday. The first game that I watched was the Giants and the Patriots. The Giants decided to start all their start their starters. Usually I don't see that until the 3rd and 4th games of preseason, because it's 4 games. It might be 5 now since they added 17 games, but either way, the first few games you're not supposed to have your starters. Even with the starters in and some of the starters in for the Patriots, the game was still close. It came down to a game-winning field goal. The score was 24-21. But you still use your starters. I felt like you didn't need to use your starters off the bat. Maybe you're trying to work out chemistry kinks and all that stuff and see how people work in in-game action. I don't know, but I still feel like you didn't need to use your starters like the first, I'm going to say first 3 series of the first quarter. You didn't need to use your starters. And then you let Tyrod Taylor come in, who basically continue to think he's seasoned already. Like, that's one hell of a good backup to have. Somebody who's versatile, who can run, who can pass. That's one hell of a good backup. So I liked it. It was a different approach. I just wasn't expecting to see that until like the 3rd or 4th game of preseason. Which, like I said, it threw me off. And yeah, it threw me off. But we did have a couple injuries though that happened. So Jets, Zach Wilson, he got injured in preseason, hoping that he died some major injury. He was able to walk off on his own power, so it may not be too bad. But you hate to see, you know, the quarterback that y'all drafted that took Sam Darnold's place basically injured. So you hate to see that. You hate to see any type of injury. Falcons receiver London, he left early with knee injury in the game. And then running back for the 49ers, Mitchell, he was dealing with hamstring injury. So, and Jordan Love was impressed. He impressed LaFleur, even though he had 3 interceptions. Jordan Love, he might be you won't probably see him to the third year. Like, you'll see him all preseason, but basically Aaron Rodgers has to retire, and it continues to develop Jordan Love. That's what I see. That's what I see going on with that. Browns did lose former wide receiver, kick returner Jakeem Grant to Achilles injury. He was also a former Bear, which gave me the point of, what are we doing, Bears? What in the world are we doing? Because we lose N'Keal Harry after we traded for him. He was trying to rejuvenate his career with the Bears and basically becoming that number one target. Lose him to an ankle injury, and he just had successful surgery, so he might be out. We're gonna say a definite amount of time, but at least 8 weeks. We're battling injuries left and right. Raquan Smith sitting out after clearing the PUP list. He's sitting out because he won a contract negotiation and also requested a trade because he felt like the Bears don't value him right now. And Pose and them literally said, like, I don't know why it comes to this, but I was hoping we can get something struck, and I would like to keep him as a Bear, but he's unhappy right now because y'all haven't gave him a contract this year. He's in his final year of his rookie contract, and y'all haven't gave him no extension or anything, or no offer or anything, and he feel like y'all don't value him. Like, y'all kept everybody else. Y'all let go of everybody else except him. Y'all drafted him, and y'all was like, okay, we're going to build around you, and he was doing really good the last 2 seasons. So, what's up, Bears? What's up? We also Brian Pringle. He has a quad injury, so he'll be out a couple weeks. Drafted in the 3rd round, he's day to day. So again, our receiving court is pretty banged up. So we want to see, like, I'm gonna look at their preseason game today because they play later on Saturday. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna see what's going on with that. See how we looking. I know Justice Fields looking good in training camp, but I just want to see what's going to be without, I want to see how it's going to look. And I'm hoping for the Bears. So they're going against the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't even remember who the backup was for Patrick Mahomes. You might see Patrick Mahomes, you might not, but he might be on the sideline calling plays. I don't remember who the backup was. I'll let y'all guys know when I see him. Former Bear, though, Adam Shaheen is heading back to the Dolphins after a failed physical. He was supposed to be traded to the Texans for, a draft pick and cash generations, but that trade has been voided since he failed the physical because it's all dependent on if you pass that physical or not. And since he failed, he's going back to the Dolphins, and it's due to the fact he had it was a knee injury that he was dealing with. So that physical has failed. Texans will be without quarterback Kyle Allen, backup quarterback, after he tested positive for COVID, so he'll miss the season opener. And then Jets add offensive tackle Dwayne Brown on a 2-year deal after they lost Mickey Bector to a knee injury. So, and they was already planning on signing Dwayne Brown. It just kind of helped out because he played offensive tackle. You can put him in the right or you can put him on the left. So he'll be right there. And then TB12 is excused from the first preseason game, so you will not see him. You'll see him. Well, basically, he's away from the team until August 20th. He's using that time, nothing serious. He's just using that time, to bond, family time, personal reasons, and stuff like that. At least that's what they say to us. So it is what it is. But the Hall of Famer is excused until the 20th, so you won't see Tom Brady. Giants offensive tackle Matt Jones might be done with football after he had a neck injury and is basically still feeling the effects of that neck injury. So his season, he might be forced to retire early, which in some cases, when you're a young football player, you hate to see that where your season is ravaged by injuries and you're forced to retire early. Like, you kind of hate to see that. A lot of people don't want to see that at all. Like, I would hate if I was playing football right now that I was forced to retire early because of some serious injuries. So, we just do what we got to do. We work, we put in, we're going to see what further tests, but it hasn't been said yet, so after those further tests, we'll know then. And now, once I find out, be sure to let you know, guys. That's what I do. So, we will let you know what happens with that, where it comes from, and what he decides to do. You might see it before I do, or I might see it before you do. Either way, it'll be breaking news. And we'll give you that breaking news here on Dragon Sports Live. So, 49ers gave Debo Samuel a 3-year deal worth $73.3 million, 56 guaranteed. And linebacker coach Johnny Holland for the 49ers is happy to be back with the team after his battling cancer. So he's happy to do it, back to be on the field doing what he loved best. And that's coaching. And, you know, Rams, Matthew Stafford's elbow may not be ready until the season start because he did have that elbow injury. And one thing I forgot to mention is that the Pats and with the Patriots, they don't have a designated offensive coordinator. So you had Matt Patricia and Joe Judge doing double duties, basically steering the plays of, they alternating of who calling the plays as far as offense. So we don't know who's going to be the offensive coordinator for that. Nobody's got that title yet. So therefore, the Patriots doesn't have an offensive title. With that being said, with no titles, we are going to take another music break, guys. And like I said, the music that you hear on the show is from you. It's from people you know. It's from people you see. It's people that you might want to hear from. It's people that, you know, oh, yeah, that's my song. So all you got to do is listen, check them out, go to Spotify, iHeartRadio, iTunes, Apple Music, wherever you get your music, and support those artists. That's the best way to go, right? So without further ado, we're going to go back into the music here on Dragon Sports Live. We got King Breezy to Breathe. Kimbo. Check it out, Dragon Sports Live.
Yeah. Get my sights like Kimbo. Rest the power with a Kimbo. I'm just cool with my Kimbo. Roger that, tenfold. Roger that, I need 10 more. Drop the haters off a Lambo, cause my stick longer than a limo. Throwing shots, such a dimples, but on the ladies I'm gentle. She crack a smile just a little. You know I love to make you giggle. She shaking ass just a little. You know I love to see it jiggle. I got drink, got lemonade. Sun shining on me, you can keep your shade. I don't need your rain on my parade. Purple haze got me in the days. Daydreaming about the money. Monday through Monday. I gotta keep the shit coming. Came from the bottom like a root. I don't even wear Timberland boots. I'm a cozy king and some loafers. Bust that pussy open on the sofa. I step on rats and roaches. These little niggas atrocious. They can keep their guns and they holsters. I showed them after I told them. Look at life like a box of chocolates. Gotta keep you a pocket rocket. These young niggas full of nonsense. Told you I'ma do it and I got it. King B still determined to conquer. These some Honduns in my wallet. Keep a bad bitch in my pocket. Little nigga, you just a habit. Drip dropping, that's why she mopping. Give me some of that awesome sauce. I'm twisting green like I play for Boston. Make sure you do how daddy talk. Get my slice like pizza. Playing the guitar to a diva. I'm young, I'm strong, I'm eager. I don't get no damn, no beaver. Chop it up with the game, me cleaver. And 8th grade, I had a crush on my teacher. Smoke it down from an ounce to a gram. Drink it up from an ounce to a liter. Bang that shit in your speaker. I got out the mud out the sandbox. I let it blast in my hand high. I'm making no win, progressive still. When you're doing too much, then that's overkill. And we making the plays on a larger scale. I take the paper in like the mail. I did not get it out by myself. Inhale, exhale. I gotta anchor my breath. I gotta watch my step. These niggas don't know they right from they left. I'm the type of king that's on the move. Keep up or get left. Then I bust at your top. Till it ain't nothing left. All my kings on the move with me. Ain't nothing y'all can really do with me. And I bought a set of tools with me. Tell me who really wanna screw with me. And you know these niggas really fools who a black panther in the jungle. Rumble, young man, rumble. I tried to keep it on the humble. Stutter step made you stumble. Quick release with this jumper. Rubbing all on her bumper. This dick put her in a slumber. Partying with my hunters. I know, so I don't wonder. I bless, but I'm still hungry. I gotta keep it 100. Get my sights like Kimbo, rest the power with a Kimbo. I'm just cool on my Kimbo, rise to that tempo. Get my slice like pizza, playing a guitar to a diva. I'm young, I'm strong, I'm eager. I don't get no damn, no beaver. Get my slice like Kimbo, rest the power with a Kimbo. I'm just cool on my Kimbo, rise to that tempo. Get my slice like pizza, playing a guitar to a diva. I'm young, I'm strong, I'm eager. I don't get no damn, no beaver. Gone, king, easy, bitch.
It's almost like another life, like when you just so dumb at everything.
Pedestrian state of mind, feet intergalactic. A beastie boy, BBC noise giving me practice. Free from the world, I wrote my tape in the galaxy. Where white lives see black lives as majesty. Dreams, imagine that, take a second to picture it. Maybe God giving signs like a penmanship. Maybe the laugh and the shiver, snickering, bickering, curse the ones from the past, affecting how today's system is. Maybe my love ain't free, or it ain't free to love. Maybe I strive for that Urban Bach and that Tina love. Maybe I strive that black, Asian, Latina love. And anybody else is down to ride. Since we the thugs, we bar crazy, my brothers get me. We shoot our tongues and pack heat like the oven ready. Like 350 plus 10, cause we 360. Another brother shot down, another up, we keep switching. Where I feel pain, where I feel pain. Hey. But you can't catch me dreaming. No, no, no. The way I feel pain, the way I feel pain. Hey. But you can't catch me dreaming. No, no, no. Two things I struggle with was battle rap and singing. Two things I'm best at, maladaptive dreaming. Black rights, black people, we majority. In this universe, we get along with authority. In this universe, teachers get a big check. In this universe, we ain't scared of no insects. In this universe, kids ain't gotta be paid, but they more respected from their intelligence and not their age. Lord, man, can you even imagine? Cause in this universe, the world is free when you rap it. And rapping can be flowing or having a conversation or singing, doing a poem or support like observation, yeah. In this universe, everybody's a hater. Cause haters brought me up to the point I'm at the moment. It's funny how I'm most inspired by people hating, and they hating to the point of supporting and they don't know. Where I feel pain, where I feel pain. But you can't catch me dreaming. No, no, no. The way I feel pain, the way I feel pain. Hey. But you can't catch me dreaming. No, no, no. Where I feel pain, where I feel pain. Yeah. But you can't catch me dreaming. No, no, no. The way I feel pain, the way I feel pain. Yeah. But you can't catch me dreaming. No, no, no. Living in a fantasy, fitting in a man in me. Haters try to hand a plan B, and they don't understand a plan B. To make it as a man and hand me, I can't see any other route. I ain't tryna come back from above. We're a brother struggling to get love. I'm living in a fantasy, fitting in a man in me. Haters try to hand a plan B, if they don't understand a plan B. To make it as a man and hand me, I can't see any other route. I ain't tryna come back from above. Where a brother struggle, where a brother struggle. Where I feel pain, where I feel pain. But you can't catch me dreaming. No, no, no. The way I feel pain, the way I feel pain. But you can't catch me dreaming. No, no, no. The way I feel pain, the way I feel pain. But you can't catch me dreaming. No, no, no. The way I feel pain, the way I feel pain. But you can't catch me dreaming. No, no, no.
I was blind as a bat, that's to say the least. I was blind, homie. Was on my way to hell, somebody pray for me. Somebody pray for your boy. If he ain't die for us, there ain't no way for me. Just saying, man. If he ain't rise for us, I can't escape this beast. I trust him, 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 yeah. I got a whole list of hellish ways and a past full of hell-bent days. Twist the L's in the stairwell, trying to stay high with my cush, trying to sell that yay. Seen fiends trying to trade us burners for a piece of that hard white. Look, I ain't never seen that car parked right there. Gotta play these cards right. Careful, they always looking. Obsessed with our type. With the church out of my religion. So far from the God type. Locked up, I pray he listen. Even though I ain't God-like. Got out back on my mission. But ain't doing what God likes. Could've died twice, to my surprise his mercy still here. I don't deserve it, I ain't worthy, but he's still near. His grace is something else, somebody pray for me. That devil's something else, he got a grave for me. Who would've thought a man on the cross would die and pay for me? Now I see it, I believe it, I can't stray from it. In fights with my flesh, I'm screaming, get away from it. When efforts fail, Jesus tells, he prevails, run it. I was blind as a bat, that's to say the least. Was on my way to hell, somebody pray for me. If he ain't die for us, there ain't no way for me. If he ain't rise for us, I can't escape the beast. I trust him, 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 I trust him,
We trust them, they bluffing, they huffing, huh? They puffing, they cuffing, they lusting, huh? Gotta fold, gotta hold that way. Can't bargain with your soul last day. Gotta mind your own, gotta find your zone. Is what these devils always like to say. Now me though, I've been there, done that, could've won that. Now we run that, so run and tell that to the one that's suffering from that big old ego. They feeble, they thinking like Clark Kent, but they hearts bent, no fictional. When I say this, that the Son of God is our superhero. Get that? No setbacks, no bywords, no lie words, just wise words. He's bringing the living, the rhythm, we with him, so gauge the word. Pray you heard, favorite to make it, don't fake it to break it. We often mistake it, forsake it, partake it, and leave the herd. What's the word? We got grace, we got faith. Ninth ending on third base, we going home. First case, should've never been there in the first place. But Christ, he's our Lord, yeah. He saves us from the worst case. No alibis, no dark place. Can't hold us back, so say your grace.
I was blind as a bat, that's to say the least. Was on my way to hell, somebody pray for me. If he ain't die for us, there ain't no way for me. If he ain't rise for us, I can't escape the beast. I trust him, 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 I trust him. We still flawed, still fall, still fight not to peel off. I feel y'all in that steel box with them steel bars, sealed off. Say you got life, get Christ and you'll have life. For real, dog. Rain, snow, sleep, fall, no execution can't kill y'all. You can live again, just trust them. I know every day they be hustling. That peer pressure be crushing. Trust me, you can rise up above it. I done roll hard, broke in the cars, climbed in the houses that wasn't ours. Committed fraud with your credit card, had sex with your lady broad. Lord help me. He cleansed my heart, made me whole, gave me the Holy Ghost. The Lord help me. Got me through some of my hardest times when I was partly blind. In the club screaming party time, trying to live that life out the part with mines. Wife gone, kids grown, I ain't trying to see it. I need you all the time. Can't take chances, hate dance around truth, man. This is that proof my God is real. And I trust him, the devil can't touch him. How about you? How you living your life? Ain't nobody too tripe that the blood of the lamb can't cover. Listen, this is a call from the Lord that I let's push it. I was blind as a bat, that's to say the least. So blind. Was on my way to hell, somebody pray for me. I was on my way to that place. If he ain't die for us, there ain't no way for me. But Jesus, man, if he ain't rise for us, I can't escape the beast. I trust him, 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 I trust him,
Welcome back to another edition of Dragon Sports Live. That last song that you just heard was I Trust Them, mouthpiece featuring all bars here on Dragon Sports Live. Ladies and gentlemen, if you just missed the show or if you just tuned it in, fear not, because you can catch Dragon Sports Live on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcast. And if you want to send your music to Dragon Jump Pro or on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at Dragon Jump Pro. Check it out. So, moving on into the NBA, WNBA, and all that jazz in our basketball portion. We got legendary greats that's retiring at the end of the season. One of those is Sue Bird. The other one is Sylvia Fowles. And then another one is Brianne Jordan. So all those people are retiring at Brianne January. They're retiring at the end of the season. And you know, what great way to go out. So Seattle and the Lynx were playing against each other the other day, and it was a heartfelt, the last regular home season game for the WNBA legend, the all-time rebounder Sylvia Fowles, against, like I said, Sue Bird and the Seattle Storm. So they had a ceremony before at the Target Center, and they chanted Sylvia's house, and basically it was a way of gathering. Like I said, she's been around the league for a very long time. Around time like Lisa Leslie, she played former great. She's a former MVP. Like I said, the all-time leading rebounder. And she felt it. Like, she felt the emotion of it. It was really at the end of the game when everybody was throwing flowers and stuff on the court, chanting, screaming on that. But this, like I said, it was the last regular season game because playoffs getting ready to start with one more. The Lynx are basically would need to win their next game, which is in Connecticut against the Sun. And then hope either the Mercury, who plays Chicago, or Liberty, who play Atlanta, lose that day as well. If they all finish 15-21, the Lynx do have the tiebreaker with Phoenix and New York based on head-to-head record. So they do have the, like I said, they do have the tiebreaker. And there's one more game left. Like I said, she's retiring at the end of the season. But in that game, she scored 13 points, 12 rebounds. And like I said, heartfelt season. You won't see those guys anymore after that. But like I said, it was a pretty good season. But we'll keep it moving. On the other hand, Seattle, they rewrote history. Rewrite history of sharing basketball. They set a record with a road win, 37 assists in a road win. So they literally went crazy. And this happened Tuesday night in the win over the Chicago Sky. Like I said, it was a hard-fought game. Crucial. So right now the Sky and the Aces are battling for first and second. But the Storm had the previous high of 35 assists. Reached 3 times in history. But nearly all of the assists are in tying the franchise record for points were needed in the 5th WNBA game of the season, where both teams reached triple-digit scoring. So, like I said, it was a great game. It was great for Seattle and it was great for Chicago. Both teams reached triple digits. And it's also only the 5th game where those WNBA teams reached triple digits. So that was, it was a good sight to see. Sue Bird had 8 assists in that game. So, like I said, that's a good sight to see. WNBA Hall of Famer Lauren Jackson, age 41, named to the Australia's World Cup team, capping a stunning comeback from retirement. She will... Yeah, because she was forced to retire from the league due to following the 2012 season due to injuries, and was named to the Australia team for the upcoming FIFA Women's Basketball World Cup, age 41. That's a dependent. And Sandy Brondello, who is the New York Liberty's coach as well as the Australian team coach, she made the team in a basically told her she made the team in a mutual exchange. They was teammates before they and Bundello also played alone Jackson, so it's good for her. Congratulations on that. Hope that comeback is real. Maybe it's real. And this will be Lauren Jackson's 5th World Cup appearance. But you also joined current WNBA players Beck Allen, Sammy Wilcombe, Ezzie McAvoy, and Steph Talbert and Christy Wallace were also named to that team. So that's a pretty decent squad. Let's see what you got in the tank. Star guard Eric Agoué will miss first round series for the Dallas Wings, as well as the rest of the regular NBA season, after going a successful lilac crest core muscle avulsion repair. So to get her core muscle repair, she'll miss the first round as well as the remainder of the season. Same thing with Diana Taurasi for the Phoenix Mercury. They shut her down for the rest of the season, or the remaining few games. There's only like 3 or 4 games left for a quiet injury, trying to make sure she's good for playoffs. And it'd be if they make the playoffs or not, and if they get in. So, but the Wings did secure a berth in the playoffs where anything can happen. Like we said, anything can happen, because you remember last year, Chicago Sky was the 8th seed, and they went all the way on and won. So anything can happen in the playoffs. Anything can happen at any time. So, it is what it is. But that's what's happening in the WNBA. Now we go to the NBA. So did y'all know that we had Bryce and Bronny on the court at the same time? While they was playing overseas right now for the summer, and Or I think they're playing overseas, or they're playing in some type of summer league. Either way, they playing somewhere for the summer. Both of them was on the court. Both of them looked pretty good. Bronny got defense. Bryce got defense. But you had both of the brothers on the court at the exact same time. Rarely do you get to see that opportunity like that, or both brothers on the same team on the court at the same time. Usually you have one, and not counting Damian Lee and Steph, because you know that's his brother-in-law, but two blood siblings, not siblings by marriage, on the court at the same time. So that was a good sight to see. It was a great sight to see, and I enjoyed it, seeing it so much that, you know, it is what it is. Phone just started ringing out of nowhere, and it rings on everything when everything's Apple, but no biggie. We got that situated with Andy. So we voted for assist of the year. I think the assist should go to Chelsea Gray. It's because of the simple fact she literally did a behind the back pass from out of bounds to inbound the ball for a layup. And yeah, it is what it is. It happens. Atlanta Dream will shut down. AD Durr will be shut down as she prepared for hip surgery. So she's shut down. Now, we know the name AD Durr because she battled with the long-term symptoms of COVID the last 2 years and was able to come back in full force. But yeah, she'll be shut down for the rest of the year. And then we had Phoenix Mercury president Vince Scully. He fined for tweeting criticizing officiating things. So just like the NBA, the WNBA, you get fined for criticizing the refs. Any sport, you get criticized for criticizing the refs. So he got fined. And speaking of that, Brittany Griner was sentenced to 9 years in prison, which is almost the maximum for what they was trying to charge her for, because the maximum there was 10 years. So it'll be 9 years, but they're still trying to formulate and swing at a change. So we'll see what goes from there and let you know. But I know Brittany Griner was devastated. And like I said earlier in the show, we lost a great far as the NBA. We lost Bill Russell. 11-time champion with 11 championships, both as a player and coach. Now, here's why I said what the NBA is doing far as Bill Russell. Basically, all 30 teams will retire his number 6 jersey. The only ones who will be able to have that jersey, if they decide to keep that number, is people who currently have number 6 right now. LeBron James, Kristaps Porzingis, Alex Caruso. And on top of that, it will be a shamrock patch with number 6 on the courts and on the jerseys. Because like I said, 11-time champion, great activist as well. All 11 was earned. And he put in that hard work, and he also did it off the court as well. So, like I said, we lost a legend, but big ups to him. I'm glad that he lived a great life and he left an imprint like he did. So, we lost that. OKC re-signed Mike Muscala, the forward center, who can also shoot as well. So, they re-signed him. And then I'm waiting for First Take to see if I see my man Stephen A. Smith talk about Amon Shumpert being arrested in Texas for pot possession. You gonna hear his Mr. He couldn't stay off the weed. So I'm waiting to hear that and what's going on. But until then, I will give y'all more news next time on Dragon Sports Live. So be sure to tune in, watch, listen to Dragon Sports Live. I'm Dante Payne. Peace out.